Hi, I'm Alan SoCal, and I'm reviewing the EBUYFIRE model BC60 bike bite. What do they call it? Bike bite. B-I-G-H-T. I think they left an R out. Why am I not surprised? And this is right out of their own printed material from the factory. It's supposed to be BC60 Bike Bright. I'm quite sure, but they've got Bike Bite, B-I-G-H-T. So much for quality control on the printed matter. Let's get down to the actual product. I should start out by saying I'm not picking on them that much. I find that to be humorous, the misspelling, but the actual product is a pretty good deal. $16 price point right now at the time of this review based on the discount they're offering. You just add a coupon thing, click and get the coupon from their vendor page when you check out. I presume it works. This is a bike light kit. You got the front light and of course the tail light here. They're both rechargeable, which is a great thing, and I just grabbed two other light sets that I've got on my my hybrid in the garage. This kit here, this has got to be at least 5 years old to 8 years old. So back then, I believe I paid quite a bit. I think it was in the high 20s for this, and it's not rechargeable at all, battery operated. It's got multiple weak LEDs, but they work. And then the tail light, again, it's battery operated. I can't even remember. I think there are AAAs in there, a couple of AAAs. But this was when LED became popular. So it could have been even older than that. Maybe it's 10 years old, actually. Could be. Yeah, maybe. So the one over here I just reviewed, by the way, for Amazon. And this set, which is rechargeable, was in the low 20s. Now I get this set to review, and quite honestly, this is better than both of these, and it was, as I said, currently listed for $16. So let's take a quick look, and I'll tell you what I believe is the inside skinny on this light kit. Okay, let me tell you about this light kit. This light kit, unlike the other two, the headlight itself physically weighs more, definitely weighs more than even the one I recently got in, probably twice that. It also has a built-in display that gives me how many hours I have remaining for the different light modes that this goes through. And it also has a little button here. This is your on-off button and mode button. All in one, and it will tell me during the charge whether it's fully charged or not. The display is what I found most interesting. When you click through, and let me just go through this. When I get to the flashing headlight, these different flashing series maneuvers, which don't impress me much at all, there were two of them there, they'll tell you the battery charge. If I turn the unit on and I'm on the highest or most brilliant of light options, it now tells me I've got, and let me see if I can bring this in for you. It's telling me that I've got what is it, 5 hours? Let me turn around. 5 hours, 48 minutes left, given the charge level. And the charge level, last I looked, was 99. So I hit it again, and I go to a slightly dimmer headlight. Now it's telling me that'll give me 12 hours and 57 minutes. And if I hit the button again, I'm back, or I'm down to the lowest light level. And now it's telling me, what, 34 hours. If I hit the button again and go into the flashing mode, it's now telling me the battery is at 99%. As far as the tail light, this definitely irritates me. And let me explain. The headlight offers so many arrays. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm riding a bike, basically to have an illuminated tail light or flashing is just fine. If it goes haywire with patterns, I just get bored. This is the charge port, before I forget. It's right there, and I just got done charging it fully. This will rise and fall in brilliance while it's charging. When it's to full charge, it's just bright, and it just stays at one level. The tail light has a USB mini. The headlight charges with a USB-C. Why in the world this isn't a C to match this, I don't know. I presume they used an older design element here, added it to the kit, and then this is the newer item, because they also encourage you to use this as a power bank. Not something I would do because I have tons of power banks, but just so you know. As far as the patterns on the taillight, you've got the most obvious, just a solid. I think there's a total of, I think it's 7 patterns. So to go through these, you have the solid. I tap this button here again. It goes to a lower level of solid. Tap it again. It's this undulating light, which is okay. And then this one is the blinking, but it's an SOS again. And you know, I don't want that lapse of illumination time to send Morse code on my taillight. So to me, I would never use that. I hit it again, and then it goes through this illumination and shutting down and rotating. I've never run any studies on which light pattern would be most noticeable, but I prefer light patterns that are always on, like this one, and then it's, of course, you know, counterclockwise rotating, which I guess is okay. So, and then it's off. The price didn't irritate me because for $16 at the current price, I think it's a very good value. This is the mounting device for the headlight. This goes around my the bars, the handlebar, and then you have a slider installation, a rail on the top with a release element here. This little dial allows you to tighten or loosen this plastic belt, and point being, this is fine. They do give you some charging cables. I believe I got the USB Mini in the C. This one, whole different story. By the way, the charge port is on the bottom. Okay, and again, you've got a if you want to use this as a power bank, this cable here goes in. Well, anyway, the USB does fit, USB standard. You have a C output, which could charge your cell phone, etc. So maybe that in a pinch, you know. But when I'm on the road or if I'm traveling, even in my bike, I've got, I think, 2 or 3 batteries, spare batteries, power banks. That's it. EBUYFIRE is the branded name on this, and the price right now is $16. And I've always told my friends, the more lights, the better. My tail lights, what I showed you when I opened up the review, that's just a few of the lights I've got. As far as tail lights, I think I have 6 of them, red tail lights. I'm more concerned about being rear-ended than a head-on, gosh forbid. But it's a good kit. I think it's worth 5 stars based on the price. Certainly the utility is there, and I like the fact that this is a heavy light and reasonably high capacity battery that, given it's just a bicycle headlight unit.